Hello again, everybody. Wayback Sports Cards, and we're doing a hockey box break for you today. You see in front of you, I've got some packs of 1996-97 NHL Topps Hockey Picks. Now, these are 90 card set. There are a bunch of inserts series here. It's basically an odd numbered half of a 180 card set where Fleer and Skybox offered the even numbered half. So very strange. I haven't seen this in other sports. So this is an interesting product. I picked up a box of this at a local hobby shop for about 30 bucks. So a little less than $1 a pack, 7 cards per pack. So I'm going to get right into it. It does feature the rookie stars from the previous season, but no key rookie cards here. What we're going to be hoping for is our insert cards. So going to be a little hard to see. You can see the card here. That's Ed Belfour. Photo's pretty good. Team name's in the corner. It's a little hard to read. Player's name at the bottom in gold foil. And then on the back, actually kind of hard to really see everything. The background a little too dark, I think. But tons of information here, full career stats. Looks like fantasy points counted for here. So interesting approach here taken by Topps here at the time. But we'll go forward and see what we come up with. Rookie stars of Marcus Ragnarsson. And what do we have here? We've got top shelf of Sergei Fedorov. So I'm going to take a look at one of these packs right here. And top shelf 1 out of 12, fantasy team 1 out of 24, ice D 1 out of 24, and 500 club 1 out of 36. So that's a 1 out of 12 of Sergei Fedorov. Pretty good card right there. I will place him right there in the front. We've got Mark Messier with the Rangers. We've got, let's see what else we have here. Sullivanov, Gary Suter, and Brian McCabe to finish out the pack. I put aside 2 packs. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be doing a giveaway some point in the near future. So I do want to give away a few of these packs to a fine viewer. So stay tuned for information on that. I haven't quite figured out the rules or contest rules or how we're going to do it just yet. But stay tuned for that. Not too much of note here as I talk about that. Pat Verbeek, good player there. Steve Yzerman, there you go. That's the key card out of that pack. So again, 90 card set, 7 cards per pack. We're probably going to run into some duplication on this. I would imagine some point soon. I think we already did in the second pack there. Yeah, I think we're already noticing that here. Al Iafrate. Not sure why he's wearing a suit there, but whatever. Sergei Gonchar. Todd Bertuzzi. A little too much flipping for my liking here, but the bricking is not too bad. Martin Brodeur. Good card right there. And the last 2, Ray Shepard and Oleg Tversky. Nope. Packs are flying out of my hand. Jeff Courtnall. Yeah, there's duplication right off the bat here. Valerie Bore card. We've got, I guess they're all kind of pointed the same way. Doug Waite. Jamie Patrick. Jim Carrey, not the actor. Todd Bertuzzi and Roman Hamrlik. So an interesting approach by Topps on this with the 90 card set and working in tandem with Fleer and Skybox on the other set. Tony Amonte. We've got Dmitry Mironov, another Steve Yzerman, who is stuck to the next card. that I cannot get to. Ooh, that's bad. And that's why, because it is a 500 club card of Dino Ciccarelli, which I just managed to ruin by peeling it apart. That's the 1 out of 36 card in the box of Dino Ciccarelli, 500 club, and that's why it was so stuck to that card. And there you have it. So right off the bat, I'm, 90 card set. I didn't do too much homework on this box when I bought it. I saw something different and I wanted to try it. But I think right off the bat, I'm kind of seeing a not so great product. I wish there were more cards here, and maybe some rookie cards that we could chase. But we'll go through it anyway. Ed Belfour, we're gonna start finding a lot of duplicates. There's a Marty Brodeur and a Roman Hamrlik, and I'm dropping cards all over here. But behind Martin Brodeur is a Dominik Hasek insert card. So we're going to try to get this apart. And there it is. There's the Dominik Hasek card. It is ice. What is the insert here? It is Ice D, 1 out of 24. So that is the Dominik Hasek, the Dominator. And the place where I bought these cards from, apparently this is the third different box of junk wax that I bought. And there's just a lot of bricking on these products. That one didn't get ruined too bad. There's a Jaromir Jagr. The pictures are not great. There's a lot going on these pictures. It doesn't really focus too much on the player in some cases. These cards are a little too busy. The foil doesn't do it for me, but interesting product nonetheless. There we go. Rob Niedermeyer and Steve Kieson. At least we've got some insert cards there to keep this box from being really a complete dud. Another Fedorov, Pavel Bure, saw his brother earlier, Mats Sundin, Rob Niedermeyer again, Jeff Sanderson, and Eric Daze, I think. Right there, another duplicate right off the bat. We got a Sergei Gonchar, and then we've got an Eric Lindros insert. It is a fantasy team of Eric Lindros, one of the hottest players in the league at that time. So that is a fantasy player card, and I just want to check the odds on that again. Fantasy team, 1 out of 24. So pretty good there. We've kind of, hit our quota here on the inserts for the most part here. Miroslav Shatan later became a Sabre. Claude Lemieux and Cam Neely. Alexander Mogilny. Rick Tocchet. Martin Rusinski, Matthias Nordstrom. We've got Jeremy Roenick. And a checklist. These packs are even kind of sticking to each other a little bit. Having a little trouble bringing them apart. Kevin Stevens. Roddick Bonk. Eric Desjardins, Chris Chelios, another Fedorov, Ed Belfour, and another Mark Messier. So I noticed these cards are very, very thin. 7 cards in the pack, and there's just very kind of light packs. So the card stock very thin. Peter Nedved, Adam Deadmarsh. With the Avalanche, Scott Young, Cliff Ronning, Mike Modano, Peter Forsberg, and an Al McInnes. There we go. A couple of better photos on those. Trevor Linden. And just a little bit of bricking on these. Checklist. Mark Recchi. Luke Robitaille with the Rangers there. Johansson, Courtnall, and Owen Nolan with the Sharks. Jeff Sanderson. Gary Suter. And then we've got a Mark Messier here, a top shelf Mark Messier, 1 out of 12 packs. That's the second one we found in this box, so we should probably find about 3 here based on the odds. A checklist and a Todd Bertuzzi, Trevor Linden. And again, we're starting to get to the point of the break where we're just finding duplication here. Matt Sundin, Chad Kilger, Adam Deadmarsh, Jeff Norton. I'll have to do a little bit of homework to see if any of these guys are signing cards through the mail. It's a possibility that some of them are. Another Radek Bonk. I think that might be the 5th one we found in this box so far. Followed by another, oh, it's a Steve Yzerman. I thought it was another I'm whiffing on the name. Jeff Norton again, Jeff Sanderson, Bill Guerin with the Devils, and the last 2, Rick Tocchet and Kevin Stevens. Calle Johansson again, another Marty Brodeur. Again, we've got a Todd Bertuzzi, Rookie Stars, Chris Chelios, Brian McCabe, and another Trevor Linden. Mike Modano, again. Always a good card to find in a pack. Eric Daze. Cliff Ronning. Scott Stevens with the Devils. Oh, we've got Peter Nedved. Peter Sikora, and a Doug Waite. Sergei Gonchar, another Luke Robitaille. Brett Hull, we have not found a Brett Hull yet. There in that old school Blues uniform. Kevin Stevens. Scott Stevens, Joe Nieuwendyk, and another Sergei Fedorov. Looks like we've got about another 10 packs to go here. Again, I think the verdict on this one, we've been pretty lucky with the inserts here, but the player selection with 90 cards, there's just not a lot happening here. And I think, you know, you're going to find a lot of duplicates like I'm finding here. It's a fun break with a lot of good stars, but, and you can see the checklist, so there you go. Actually, there you go. The bold card, the bold players are the ones in this set, the odds, and the evens are in the other set. So that's why you kind of get a half of the star players in here. And that may be why we haven't found a Gretzky yet. He may not be part of this set. The checklist is tied to an Ed Jovanovski. Let's see if we can... I'm guessing this is the insert card. And I don't care too much about the checklist. And there you go. It's an Ice D of Ed Jovanovski. And that's a 1 in 24. So we've got ourselves another one of those. So that's pretty good. We've done pretty well there. Ice D, 1 out of 24. Maybe not the best player in the set, but still 1 out of 24 card. Not going to complain about that. Cam Neely, Mark Messier, Chad Kilger, Ray Shepard, Eric Daze again. We've got rookie star, and then another Jaromir Jagr to finish out the pack. I mean, I'd say overall we've done good with the inserts, but, you know, for 30 bucks a box, I probably would, again, say that this is probably, 30 is probably the high end of what you would want to pay for a product like this that has just kind of a limited series, limited, you know, player roster here. Sergei Gonchar and another Steve Yzerman. Bill Ranford with the Bruins. Teemu Selanne, we have not found him yet. There he is with the Ducks. Jeff Norton, another Jeremy Roenick. And you see on the back of the card, actually, Coyotes. So he had just gone over to the Phoenix Coyotes. They did not get him in the new uniform. Tony Amonte, Bill Guerin, and Owen Nolan, the last three. 17 minutes in, just trying to make this video not a half hour long, so we're going to try to speed this up. Another Cam Neely, another checklist. Valerie Bure, Cam Neely again, Glenn Wesley, and Chad Kilger. Ray Shepard, Kevin Hatcher, Todd Bertuzzi card, Ed Jovanovski, which is connected to another Cam Neely, Barry Richter, and Teemu Selanne card there in the front, which I do want. And I'm just going to open the rest of this stack here to the right. Pat Verbeek, Ray Ferraro, Valerie Kaminsky, another Jaromir Jagr, Martin Rusinski, Tverdovsky, and Ragnarsson there. So there you go. Maybe we'll try to open these from the, or check out these cards from the backs. Matthew Schneider, Jim Carey, Fedorov, again, Patrick Waugh. We've got our third top shelf card. It is of Eric Lindros. I do think the design's a little busy, but Lindros Messier, can't complain there. And another Brett Hull, so good pack there. I doubt many of these cards are worth a whole lot, considering this box is 30 bucks, but not, whoa, we got ourselves a Super Mario that I have not seen yet. There he is, Super Mario. First one of the box. Another Teemu Selanne, Mike Modano. So back to back to back all-time greats, Dmitry Mironov and Michael Pavanka. Three more. Brian McCabe, Peter Sikora, Jim Carey, Ragnarsson, Calle Johansson, another Eddie Belfour, and a Shane Corson. Bill Guerin, Peter Forsberg, Calle Johansson, Matthew Schneider, Radek Bonk, Bill Ranford, and Al Iafrate. And our last pack that we're going to open here, Bernie Nichols, Dave Andreychuk, Eric Daze, Pavanka, Adam Deadmarsh, Rob Niedermeyer, and a Valerie Bourret. So there you go. That is the 1996-97 Topps Hockey NHL Picks cards. We thank you for watching. Let us know if you have any of these cards. Curious to know what you think about these or any other products that we should be opening from a hockey standpoint. But we thank you for watching. And with that, have a great day, everyone, and so long.